Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday night. It is the 16th of July and this is our first Kit and Connect night. So we are going to be going back a little bit of background about this. I'd thought about doing a once a month kit getting together and we weren't sure what sort of format we were going to use, whether we would do a Zoom or whether we would do live. So I have chosen YouTube to do the first one. So if you have a kit, go and grab it, kit along with us, or just grab a cuppa and come for the chat. I'm hoping that we get some people turn up to our very first one, but I have got my kit here and ready. It is still even in the plastic. I haven't even unwrapped it. That's how brand new it is. Hello, welcome if you are joining us. And so I'm using the Garden of Thanks kit, which is the new one that came out this month. So jump in, say hello, and if you are crafting with us, let us know what kit you are going to be using. I know that there's a bit of a lag while everyone finds me. So I am just unwrapping mine at the moment, and then I will swing the camera around. So hello, this is a bit unusual for a nighttime live. Okay, it is out of the plastic. And now I'm going to ooh and ah. So let me swing this camera and change it around and see what is in this kit. So like I said, this is one of the new ones that came out this month. And there was another one as well. I should have grabbed a graphic of it. And that was a children's based one, which looked really fun as well. But I'm going to grab this one. So we've got a Misty Moonlight. And we've got a stamp set. So we've got Misty, Moonlight, a little stamp set. And that looks on the ground for the moment. And the says, I'm going to get it around the right way. I appreciate you so much and you're the best and thank you. And then we've just got that little leafy pattern as well. So this looks fun. Now, it is a pretty kit. Oh, that's all I know. I've been very good and I haven't even looked at it beforehand. So we have, so let me just grab all of this out. So we've got some Misty Moonlight twine, baker's twine going on. And we have some sequins, gold sequins. Of course, we've got our dimensionals, mini ones this time. Another block. These are I'm starting to get a nice little pile of those blocks. And then some glue dots. I'm missing one. It's gone astray. I'll probably find it somewhere else. And then, of course, our envelopes. And they are all the same. A little bit of gold hatching on it. Hello, Katrina. Welcome, welcome. Are you crafting with me tonight? Or are you... oh, ow, just hurt my finger. Or are you just chatting? Let me know. Oh, there's the instructions. You can tell I don't do enough of these. Oh, look, hang on. This is something new. I did hear something about this. So we have got a little like sheet of what the stamp is. I guess so that way, if you want to keep these later on and you want to keep them in one of those stamp cases, you can actually just stick that on the front and then you know what's inside it. So that's pretty cool. Liking that. Just watching tonight. Fantastic. Good. You can chat with me because otherwise I'll feel like I'm chatting with myself. Okay, so we are going to be doing 3 cards and looks like 3 of each. Now I'm not the best at reinventing these, so I am just going to make them as is because that's what they're designed to do, right? So okay, so we've got 3 of them. Oh my gosh, these are pretty. Have you seen this one, Katrina? These are pretty. Oh, I don't know whether that's catching, but that has got some flecks of I don't know whether, I'm assuming it's gold. They're right in the middle of those flowers. They are so pretty. Gold flecks in there. Okay, and they are all the same. Next card bases, and these also have gold flecks through them. And we've got some labels and some thank yous. And of course, if you're in other merci and lieben Dank. I know Lieben because I can actually pronounce that word, but, and then we've got this as well. So there we go. Okay. Now I always find myself getting in a messy fumble when I make these. So let's have a little quick look. Maybe I'll just do one batch at a time because I'm hopeless. I'm not good at following instruction type things, so I don't want to get too messy. Okay, let's get all these folded. We'll just do like one grouping at a time. They should be super easy. My gosh, they are so pretty. I mean, if you wanted to, you could definitely cut them up and create more cards with them, but like I said, I'm not going to. I'm just going to use them as is. All right, so there's our 3, and then we need these ones for the thank you. And by the looks of it, we need all of these 3, and then I can just pop all 3 out in one go if I'm careful. Oh, if I'm careful. So these ones look like they're super easy. We're going to whip through these in no time. So 1, whoops, 2 and 3, and then our thank yous, which is very handy because I need some thank you cards. So I am going to use these up straight away. Welcome. Don't be shy. To those who are watching, jump in and say hello. Because then we'll feel like we've got friends, right, Katrina? So there we go. And I decided I might change it up, but I decided to just stick with, I thought I'd just stick with YouTube for the first one tonight because I thought that way all the comments would be in the one place. But then I sort of think, well, a lot of people just scrolling through Facebook probably, do you know what? I wonder if I might be able to, look at that, I might be able to jump in and change that to a live over in Facebook as well. I know, Katrina, come talk to us. There we go. I've just pushed it to Facebook as well, so we'll see whether that actually works over there. Okay, so apparently I require glue. What are these things? Dots. Mini dimensionals on these guys. Making us feel like we are friendly, and then our dimensionals are sticking together. Oh no, that's a goner. They stuck. I don't know what happened there, but oh look, they want to do it. They want to stick. They're doing it again. They want to stick together. So I'll have to try and prise them apart. And I do believe that these are a little bit thicker than our regular ones, so I'm going to have to try and keep them apart. So we'll get all these guys down. We're feeling like Nigel no friends, aren't we? Well, I am. I've got one friend. Look, they've done it again. Look, the little horrors. All right. And on this side. And I think we just use, oh no, do you know what? I think I've done it around the wrong way. I think that these were supposed to be just dots, and these ones were supposed to be, oh well, I've done mine back to front. I think these ones were supposed to be dots, and then on the thank yous they were supposed to be dimensionals. Oh well, oopsie. You know what? I'm sure that I have got plenty of my own dimensionals that I can just put heaps of them down. Okay, so I don't know, are we streaming to, if anyone's on Facebook, are we streaming on Facebook now? Because I wasn't going to, and then last minute decision I changed. Doesn't matter, that's right. There's always next time as well. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this gets pushed flush up against the edge. So if you're like me and can't put things straight, use the grid underneath to help line things up. And you could put some up the top as well if you wanted to. Hello, Tanya. We are, okay, so Tanya is now on Facebook. So we are now streaming successfully to both. So, but I was trying to keep all the comments in one place so that, you know, because now we've got Tanya on YouTube, on Facebook, and Katrina on YouTube, but that's okay. Okay, so we are playing with those who, oh, no, don't, Leanne, it's okay. So we've got Facebook jumping in now. Missed the start. I started off on YouTube only, and then I've just popped in, and because Katrina and I were feeling a little bit lonely, so we popped in. I started up on Facebook as well. So we are doing our first kit together class, and I am using the Garden of Thanks kit. So we're just doing the first lot of cards, and I've already managed to stuff up because they were supposed to be flat, and I've put dimensionals on the back, and then these were supposed to be raised. And I don't know, I don't think that this one was supposed to have string on it. No, not this one, because I'm not very good at following instructions, as you can just tell. So I might put these up on dimensionals as well, because I've got my own, so it doesn't matter. Hello, Cheryl. So that's what's going on at the moment, although they're awfully big. I know it does, it even tells you on the photo whereabouts to put them, but like on here it gives you little instructions on where to actually put your dimensionals, but obviously I can't read very well. And supposedly here, but they're very big. They're very, very big. It's a very nice kit, this one. Very pretty. This one's got lots of little gold foily bits in it as well. Deb's there, yay! So Deb is, oh, what have I done? Deb is crafting. What kit do you have, Deb? I just mess up all the time. Leanne says she messes up a lot and had a lot of leftovers. I do stuff like that as well. Yeah. So this one, for those who didn't see it, this one is like printed on the back side as well. So if you wanted to cut them down the middle and create, like this one could create another set of cards, you can do that. I'm just creating all of mine as is, because what happens when I try to go outside the box is that I don't succeed very well, and I end up not putting the rest of the kit together. So I am just doing the kit as is. Like that expressions of kindness one, it is still in its pieces, so I should have just put them all together and have been done with it. So, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And I need some thank you cards out to go out this week, so I will definitely be using these up straight away. And then this card, this set of 3 is almost done. This is what's going to be fantastic, is that things are going to travel very, very quickly with these. And I've noticed that these ones here are higher than the ones that we buy in packs. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we've got these guys. So we want to use 2 big ones and a small one. And again, I'm just going to put them exactly where they tell me to, because you know what? It's nice not to have to think sometimes for yourself. Don't you think? Sometimes it's nice that somebody else has done all the work and you just go, I'm just going to stick it together. That's how I'm feeling anyway. Hello, Lynn. It is. This one's a beautiful, beautiful kit. All right, so this one's just got 3 little sequins on it. It's perhaps not where I would put them, so let me put them where I would put them. And that'll probably make me a bit happier. There we go. That's probably where I would put them. just like that. Look at that. 3 cards done in a flash. These are the envelopes. They've just got a little bit of gold bits on it. Hello, hello. Easy peasy. Look at that. And they're all just white, plain white on the inside. Deb is using the Expressions of Kindness kit. I have to go back and finish that one. So that's that one. All right, next. We might leave that one till, oh, should we do that one next? The blue one. This one's got a bit of stamping in it. So that one didn't have any stamping in it whatsoever. And then the next one we'll do the blue one. So I need, like I said, I'm not real good with kits and instructions. I tend to, I don't know why, I just get myself all over the place. But even though it's supposed to be simple. All right. So we need these. 1, 2, 3. And then we need, I think I'm done with them. So if anybody wants merci and the other ones, they can have them. All right, so we'll pop these ones out. I wonder if I can be tricky, pop them all out at one time. If you go gently, you can pull them all out together. Okay, so we need that, we need that. We need our little Misty Moonlight dot, but you know what? I am going to grab my big Misty Moonlight instead. So I'll pop them aside. Need not my twine. I need dots, which I'll probably just use my adhesive. We need some of these guys. Oh, we need these. And what I like about this is that they've actually given us an extra one again, just in case, for boo-boos. This kit, Leanne, this kit is, you know what, you got making me think. It is Garden of Thanks. So it's the new one that came out. It's the new one that has come out this month. So there was the circus one, which was the kids one. And then there was this one here. And I was trying to capture the light earlier. Oh, there you go. You know, you can see the little bits of gold foil through it. It's just so pretty, really, really fine and delicate. Okay, I've got all my bits. I need my I appreciate you stamp. Love it. And this is new as well. They've started to include just a little stamp sheet of what the stamps are. And I think they are 100% as well. So if you wanted to keep them in a stamp case, you can have that with them. Now, if I do that, that should be okay. Actually, I'm going to lay it flat because I want to be able to, I need to clean my blocks, man. I can't hardly see through them. All right. Where's my destruction page? Here we go. Deb, I am using Garden of Thanks. Do you know what? I'll have to count how many I've got sitting next to me. But I also, okay, so fold. Oh, I've got to have another stamp. Oh, that's right. I need this thing. And then we need to stamp this image a couple of times. Oh. And so we need that one. I like it when there's a little bit of stamping involved. And that one. All right. Okay. I know what we're doing. Let's get these stamped first. Getting there. I'm figuring it out. All right. So I appreciate you so much. And you know what? I think I'm going to stamp on scrap to start with, because the last time I did this, I did not stamp on scrap and I goofed up. So if you're unsure, and especially the first time, because if it needs to be, and sorry if my head is going to get in the way, but I need to lean over a little bit. to make sure I am straight. So because sometimes don't forget that your stamps need conditioning. So, and this one, because it's so thin and the angle that I'm sitting on, I'm only inking up the bottom half. So that's why I'm taking so long to actually ink it up, because I keep missing the top part of it. Yeah, so, and I learned, what did I use the other day? Oh, I used the sweet peas the other day, and I didn't condition it first, and just by conditioning I just meant I just stamped it off onto scrap paper, gave it a clean, and then the next time I went to use it, which was straight away, it took the ink a whole lot better. So if you find that your ink is sort of beading on top of your stamp, a lot of the time just giving it like a clean, it does the trick for me. It's just whatever's left on the stamp from production. Now, do I need this one in the next card? No. So I can put him away. All right, so that's them done. And that is in Misty Moonlight. And then on these ones here, we need to stamp one up one direction and one up the other direction. So we'll ink this one up, and again I will just see how it's taking the ink. It looks like it's fine. I think it's mainly with the memento. Sometimes it doesn't like to take the ink. All right, so then we want to stamp in one corner. Beautiful. Nearly forgot, Judith. Are you stamping with us tonight, Judith? And then one in the other corner. So that's going to be a nice, like a filler piece, I think. And then we'll get these ones done. So is there anyone else who's crafting along, or is everyone just having a little bit of a watch tonight? Okay, and then the last one. So I'm guessing that these actually won't take, you know, we won't be here for hours or anything. Like, oh, in bed watching. Oh, it's nice and warm there. Did I read, have I been seeing things correctly? Did it snow in Queensland today? Is that what I've been seeing, or is the snow been elsewhere? Because I followed the Higgins, I think it's the Higgins weather channel on Facebook, and I know that they're based in Queensland, and I keep seeing shots of snow, and I keep forgetting to look. Is that Queensland or? Oh, you're also in bed, Lynn. Oh, you lucky people. I've got my hot water bottle on my lap, if that, you know, I'm sort of half in bed. Not really, but I've got my hot water bottle to keep me warm. All right, where am I going to put these? I'm just going to try and line these up again, because I can't remember where they came from now. And of course, you can't outline on them. All right. Okay, now let me read the instructions properly this time. They are, they go this way, or do they go that way? No, they go that way. Okay, and now these little symbols, the ones with the little hexagons, they mean dimensionals. So to get them right this time, felt like it should snow. Deb says it felt like it should snow. It was freezing, but no snow in Brisbane. Near Armidale, it was snowing. Is that in Queensland? Bev says cold Canberra, no snow in Canberra. Yeah, I've been seeing some reports of snow. All right, so apparently one there, one there. I'm assuming that they give us a little bit of extra of these things, because if you saw my first card, I stuffed up. All right, and then 3 on here. Oops, they like to stick together, these guys. All right, Let's do all of these at once. It was snowing in Queensland. I thought it was. Brr, parts of Tassie has snow. Yeah, that does not surprise me at all. Actually, when we went there for our honeymoon, oh gosh, we were talking about that the other day. It's coming up 25 years this year. It was snowing while we were there at Cradle Mountain, and that was in we got married in October, so it would have been the end of October when we were there for that. And when we went to Switzerland last year, feels like a lifetime ago already, there was snow, but it wasn't snowing, but there was still snow up in the mountains. So, all right, I've got all my bits and pieces, and I don't need any twine, so it's just a matter of peeling these ones all off. I know, that's crazy. Crazy. And I was watching something else there, you know, and they were saying, hang on, I gotta go this way. They were saying Australia must have like our cold must be different to cold in other parts of the world, like really like even our 12 degrees must be feeling a whole lot colder than like really cold places that does snow in other places. Don't stick them on upside down, because that's what I would do. Stanthorpe. Wow, it's crazy. So where has that cold snap come from then? These are so pretty. Like there's tiny little gold bits on these little flowers here. I wish that the camera would pick them up so that you could see them. They're just, it's so delicate. Such pretty colors. I don't know whether it's whether the other colors are listed somewhere, but it must be like a berry burst and perhaps a petal pink. I'm not 100% sure what the other colors are. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, so this one goes just there. Okay, I want to cover up all the pretty flowers. There we go. Last one, and that is our next batch of cards done. So these are great, as you can see, if you've got to take kids or grandkiddies to, you know, swimming lessons or sports or wherever, and you can sneak off for a moment. These are really cool. You could take them with you. If you're going camping, you could take them with you. If you know, just, you could probably even make these, I don't know about the stamping part, but you could, you know, definitely assemble them sitting in the car. If you're at an appointment somewhere, you could probably knock a few up as well while you're waiting. Okay, next. So for this one, here is my all I need bits. All right. So we got our card bases again. This one is double, so you could easily cut this one in. Well, actually, the last one was double too. So you could cut the backs off and definitely make a whole bunch more if you wanted to. Of course, you would have to use a completely different image. You could stamp an image and color it and put it on there, or you could grab the images out of the ephemera kit if you wanted to like keep making more. So we've got one of these for each one. And again, I've got one left over, so I can use those two on a completely different card. All right, we need these guys. Again, if you are careful, you can cut all three of them, punch them out all in one go. Now, this one I've just noticed there is actually a little indent thingy here to pull out. So Oops, all right, well, you stay right where you are then. It's a really pretty kit, this one. So I'm hoping to, what my thoughts was to grab one of the 2 kits that are released each month and come on and make them. So it'll just be, it won't be a weekly thing or anything. It'll just be a monthly get together to create them. Okay, so we need them. And then we've got these. Oh, what's going on there? Wow, look how, oh my gosh. Gentle does it with these guys. So, and this one here, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, wow, look how delicate that one is. And that is in the, I'm assuming that that is an old olive colour. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this one was 41 Australian, I believe. But it's definitely a real pretty one. Oops. Go real gentle. All right, one more. Yeah, just holding on. They're in there tightly. So they're not going to fall out on their own, that's for sure. But you just need to be real careful. Whoops, because I nearly tore that one. When you do pull these ones out, because they are hanging in there. They are secure. All right, and then we've got a pink one up the top here. So they are definitely in there. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's making me sweat, this one. Keep worrying that I'm going to damage it. Mind you only see a very small amount of it, so if I did accidentally tear it, I don't think it's going to hurt me too much. All right. Oh, cut out. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what is great? I can just offload everything when I'm done and go, I can stick that whole lot in the recycling bin, all the leftovers, because they're just offcuts. Okay, so I need for this one the thank you, but there is also one that says you're the best, and that would fit on there as well. Oh, should I do that one? I think I might do, they've done thank you on the kit, but I think I might do you're the best. I might need a smaller block. You're the best. Yeah, it might go with that one too. I'll have to grab it out because I've got it sitting right beside me, not finished. And I'm just going to stamp this one on scrap just to check. Yep, we're good. Just because it's a sentiment. Okay, and because I'm working in a circle, doesn't matter if I'm crooked. That's a good thing about stamping in circles. You're the best. There we go, easy peasy. Now, this one's actually, I'm probably glad I left this one to the last because it looks like this one actually has a little bit going on in the background. Get rid of this because I know that I will make mess wherever I go. I don't remember which way you went. I'll fix it up later. Okay, so for this one, looks like we turn it over. So we turn it over and we have to stick these to this part here. So we're going to stick that behind so that a little bit pops out, and then we're going to stick this one on this side behind so we end up with a little bit of, I call it fluff. So, and I think I will use, instead of using the dots, which is what they have used, I think I'm just going to use my normal adhesive and just do a line on either side and just stick it straight to that. And I could probably even just stick it straight down on my tabletop, a bit like that. Look at that, easy. And then I can line that up on my tabletop and just turn it on a bit of an angle. And this one is a little bit tricky because it's showing, doesn't have a whole lot that pokes out behind it. And there we go. So just like that, and then we put our adhesive on there. Our dimensionals. I'm getting, we're still using the mini ones. I would perhaps prefer to use the bigger ones, but I think I'm going to run out. And of course now it's sticking to me like crazy. I don't know. Okay, and then this one, and I might actually start using my bigger ones because this one's a tiny. But very pretty. Okay, and then this one goes on a little bit of an angle. So I might just do that to all of them and then come back with my sentiments and do that, and then do production line. So again, I'll just, that one, that seemed to work quite well. So stick that, as long as those little stems of each one hug behind this one down here, I think it's all good. This one is a little bit tricky. It's like it's facing the wrong way, like it should be facing that way for me to stick it, but it wants to go that way, which means not much of it gets seen. Anyway, here I'll use these ones. There we go. I don't have to use so much of them then. Oh, sticky, sticky, sticky. All right. Or what you could do, I guess, if you didn't want them all like that, you could put these two down and then just stick that on top. You could do that if you wanted to, like stick these to your card and then stick that over the top. You could do that as well. Oh, I could have swapped sides. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Instead of, see, this is what happens. My zone gets so focused on the picture in front of me that I don't think out of the box. And I think that's what the problem is with me trying to create things that, hey, let's make a completely different card. I think once I've seen the instructions, my brain just goes, nope, that's the way it's supposed to be made. All right, next, twine time. Now, so with this one, they haven't actually, doesn't appear that they've tied it in a bow. I need 38 centimeters, which is a lot, actually. to me that would be plenty, but let me cut the 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 to 5. Let me cut that length and see what happens. They look like they've just done a figure 8, but I think I might do a bow with them. So I'll just cut 3 of them. And this is nice and super soft and fine as well, this twine. It's not overly thick. There we go, and we've got enough left over for something else. Nice. So I'll pop my little extras out, and that way I can get rid of everything. Except the box, it's like, those are really good boxes. Actually, the backing board is really good too. Like the chipboard that comes with it is like, I have struggled throwing these things out, but I've got so much of them that I should just not keep them. All right, let's tie a bow. I think they've just done it. It looks like a bow in the thing, but it's a very big floppy bow. I don't know that I would necessarily use that much twine if I was doing it again. Very floppy. And then that's supposed to get stuck on there. Very soft. Deb says she hasn't used a kit for a long time, but didn't they always print the little bit of acetate on the acetate? No, I don't know that they did actually. I've got some older ones here. I can have a look. I'm not sure, like on these like bits on here. I don't know that. I don't know that they did. All right, that one went smoother. And last one. So if you're wondering how I'm doing my bow, I'm just making 2 loops and just tying them in a, of course now it doesn't want to work, there we go. And then just sort of, you know, when you do the first part of a bow. Oops, and it's raining. Do a loop to loop with the twine. I know it's huge. See, because this is the instructions that they've given. So this, I don't know whether that's supposed to be a bow or just a loop to loop. But then it looks sort of like a bow on here, and then it looks like a bow on here. So I have no idea of what they've actually done, but you can do whatever you fancied. And then you just put a glue dot on. I guess they just measure it out so big just in case, you know, you're not as confident tying bows. Go. And last one. Okay, and then you just lift that little cover off and stick that down. Oh no, the tails are huge. I'm gonna have to trim them for sure. And last one, here you come. At least they formed nicely. You know, sometimes they don't want to form nicely. Okay, let me stick these guys down and then I will figure out how to trim my, I've done it again. how to trim my tails, where I need to trim them. It's raining. Certainly felt like winter today. Nice night. We had soup for tea, pose soup. I'll tell you what, if you haven't tried, if you like, actually you don't even know that there's lentils in them. We have, you know, Po from MasterChef Po. We have, when she was doing her shows on SBS, if you search Po's chicken and lentil soup, or is it spicy chicken and lentil soup? Anyway, it is so good. Okay, and I hate it when now they want you to cover everything. I'll come and I'll trim you guys off in a minute. Hey, I didn't put bling on those ones. I gotta bring them back. That's to bring them back. You're the best. They are so pretty. I really like the color combo too. So maybe there's a challenge as well to make a card using this color combo, you know, in a regular setting instead of a kit setting. So it looks like, well, obviously we know that there's Misty Moonlight in it, and it's probably written somewhere. It's probably written in the instructions. I'll have a look in a sec. It is really coming down. Okay, so we need some more bling. And they've put them all around. I'm going to put them where I want to put them. Again, oops, oops. Because I put them in places that I probably wouldn't. And by the looks of it, there's going to be some sequins left over as well. Plenty of sequins left over. Okay, so there's those ones. Oops, just bend it. So they are quite pretty. Oh, there we go. There's a nice bit where you can see the gold in those leaves, and just pretty, just pretty. Okay, now I was amiss about these ones. Can't go naked without putting these guys on, can we? Don't want to cover that center. That's too pretty. Should have put that one higher. That's okay. Yep, there's definitely going to be just the small ones left over. There we go. So these are my leftovers. That's it. Oh, and a block. Don't forget to get a block as well. Getting a nice little supply of them. So just enough, you know, not too much when you make the kit. The rest of it can just go away. So there we go. How pretty are they? I really, really like them. Like I said, everything is double-sided. So if you do want to get creative, you can. You know, you could even just do that and just pop on a sentiment with some ribbon or something on it, and that would be fine. So let's see if I can see somewhere if we've got a colour. There we go. Coordinating colours are Berry Burst, boho blue, bubble bath, fresh freesia, lemon lime twist, misty moonlight, old olive, petunia pop, and gold. So there's quite a few different colours intermingled with each other in these ones. So they are super, super pretty. And you get a little stamp set left over as well. So that they are super sweet. So let me grab I just wish that they had a thing written on the packets. Oh, here we go. So here's the ones that were from the expressions of kindness. So we've really got that gold flavour and just so much prettiness going on at the moment, haven't we? So they are super pretty. But I do need to finish this one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is number 6. This one has actually been finished. I've got another one here that I haven't even opened yet. So that one is the birthday sparkle. So I'll have to get onto these. So anyway, there is our first kit night. So the plan is that once a month I will grab whatever kit is, I don't know whether to keep that or not. I probably don't need it, do I? To grab whatever kit is, we always have 2 kits, but I will grab one of them and then we will do a quick live putting them together so you can see what they're all about and just get together and connect and chat. And Deb, how are you going with your kits? I know Deb was creating, she was doing the what is it? The kindness one, the one that I just had out. They need names on them. They need to put names on them. Expressions of kindness, that's the one. So hopefully you've got a little bit of yours made, Deb. And yeah, so that's about it. Now coming up, I am hoping to go live in, I'll just switch back to me. I'm hoping to go live in the Blends and Beyond group tomorrow morning for a little bit of, just a small bit of colouring. I've been playing with, I don't know whether you can see, I've been playing with little florets. So, and I'm thinking I might show you how I've done those little flowers within the big flower, but the country birdhouse one has got some nice little, and the country flowers has got some nice little flowers in there, and I thought I might show you just how to put a little form in them. Oh good, Deb's made a couple, excellent. So I thought I might do that tomorrow morning, and then Thursday morning we have our regular live at 10 a.m. South Australian time, so 10:30 on the eastern side. And I got the new tree one, the one with the stencils. I wasn't going to get it. Patty Bennett made me buy it. So I thought, and I've got this thing stuck in my head. I know it's not the right shape, but I keep seeing like the Lorax in my head. I know that the Lorax tree is like a pom-pom thing on a trunk, but I keep seeing it. I don't know whether it's because of the orange tree that they've done in the design in the sample or not, but I keep seeing it done in pink in my brain, so I might have to do a pink tree. Merriest of trees, is it Merriest of trees? I don't know. It's the one that has got the stencils with it. I'm hopeless. It only turned up yesterday, so I haven't even looked at it yet, but I'm thinking that maybe I will play with that one. Oh, you blame Emma, got it. I know there's always people to blame, isn't it? And you think, I'm not going to get that one, I'm not going to get one, and then you see something that somebody's done with it and you're like, yep, I'm going to get it. So anyway, I'm thinking about doing it in pinks. So we'll see how we go with that one. But just got to get it out of my head. Good night, Judith. Okay, and on that note, I am going to say good night as well because it's cup of tea time. So we will see you throughout the week. Okay, so we'll catch you a bit later. Night night. Feels weird saying good night. Good night, everyone.